It is a bright Sunday morning. I'm happy to be alive and to continue enjoy the free gift of life that I do not pay for. Indeed, it's grace. I'm glad to be in good health. Today, I just want to encourage my supporters, those who believe in me, my family, my friends. I know it hurts you a lot sometimes when you see me being battered on social media and insulted, being called a beggar. I know it hurts you, especially those of you who know me and know that I'm none of those things that they say. And my encouragement this morning is to tell you that when I decided to step up for leadership, this is what I was signing up for. You must be ready to accept that you will be insulted. In fact, one of the reasons that we have people being kidnapped and disappearing and showing up at Rivayala is because we have leaders who cannot take criticism and not take opposition and not be insulted. Now, as a leader, you will be insulted. So this is also an encouragement to all young leaders who want to come up and step up into leadership. Matusi ni kuzoea. It's literally nothing you can say, because the majority, for as long as you're doing the right thing, the majority is going to support you, but they are going to support you quietly. The ones who don't support you are going to be the noisiest, and they're the ones who are going to be insulting you, telling you huwezi, hata MCA huwezi shinda. And the people telling you MCA huwezi shinda anatumia free Facebook. Maybe you've made some success in your life. In fact, you've dared to dream. You've dared to put your head out there and say, I want this. Wale wanakutusi, they've not even achieved a quarter of what you've achieved in your life. But that is life, and that is how it is, and you have to get used to it, especially if you want to be a leader. And it's not just morara, it's everyone. You can even read the Bible, the Quran, or whatever you read. Just look at what leaders went through. Moses, in the book of Numbers 11, the Israelites started asking him for meat, saying that they used to enjoy their life in Egypt. They want to go back to Egypt, or else awapatie nyama. And Moses was so angry, asked, oh, where will I get meat for all these people? And do you know what answer God gave him? God said, bring 72 elders from among the tribes, bring them to the tent of meeting, and I will meet you there with them. And I will take some of the spirit that is in you and put it in them, and they shall bear this burden with you. So whenever you go through such kind of things, the only thing you need is burden bearers, people to bear the burden with you. All I want to assure my supporters in Kenya and even in the diaspora is that, number one, I will be honest. Number two, I will walk this journey to the end. I will not be bought or compromised. Number three, I will never give up. Number four, the reason I face a lot of opposition is because I'm doing a new thing. And that new thing is I am changing the story of campaign financing in Kenya. And it's not easy. It's not easy. See, Raisi? This is a 60-year-old problem where Kenyans are used to being given money by politicians, but they are not used to a politician asking them for money. Right? And we all know, those of you who have traveled, gone abroad, gone outside Kenya, you know that the best way to change campaign financing in Kenya is for politicians to be funded by Kenyans. Sasa ndivyo hali ilivyo. Lakini nitavumilia. I'm here. And the only way to lead Kenyans, by the way, let me tell all leaders who are watching me, because I know some members of parliament and senators sometimes even watch my videos. The only way to lead Kenyans is to love them. Number one is to love them. You must love them first. And you don't love them because they love you back. And you don't love them because they are the best. You love them for who they are. You love them for who they are. Once you love them, then you become like a father. And if you're a woman, you become like a mother to them. So what do you do when a child offends you as a parent? Do you kill them? Do you break their leg? Do you abuse them? No, you don't. You lead them with love. You bring them to the understanding with love. So love wins. Love will always win. I'll always love Kenyans, all of them, the ones who love me and the ones that don't. And you'll never see me insulting them back, because I know the majority people on the ground understand what I'm doing. Wakenya wenzangu, I'm once again requesting for your financial support for our civic education campaign and our drive for change. We are willing to be accountable for every single shilling that we will receive from Kenyans. What we are going to do is we are going to recruit volunteers from the 290 constituencies in Kenya, and we are going to coordinate a nationwide civic education campaign. Now, much as these people are willing to volunteer and do this for free, they need facilitation, and not just facilitation, they need materials. For that reason, we are requesting you to be generous enough to support us. If you are unable to support us but you are able to volunteer, this week by Wednesday, we will be opening the Inject website so that you can enlist yourself as a youth volunteer or as a millennial volunteer or as a Gen X volunteer ili tulete yale mabadiliko ambayo tunataka kuona. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Kenyans, we have to invest in the change that we want. And we have to invest in the young leaders that we need to grow and put in positions of leadership. Not just the young leaders, but leaders of integrity. For that reason, I am requesting you to support us in any way that you can. We don't take any little thing that we receive from you for granted. Our M-Pesa number is 0708 985 611. The other M-Pesa number is 0722 404397. For Gmail, for those who want to send to PayPal, it is kebaso@gmail.com. I will account for every single shilling that I receive, and I will be able to inform you based on how much we've received, how much we've spent, and what we are spending it on, and what we are doing, and what fruits we've been able to get out of our civic education campaign. Now, I'm not the only one making an effort in Kenya. There are many people making an effort. Others are filing cases in court, public interest litigation. Others are doing civic education. Others are publishing materials. Others are designing things. Others are creating songs. We need to support all these people for them to be able to bring the change that we want. If we do our civic education successfully, we will be able to bring the change we want because we will build a national consensus. Kwa hivyo nawaomba Wakenya wenzangu, you walk this journey with me and you support me without fail. Thank you and be blessed. Asante sana.
Yes.
Bro, this is not a joke.
It is not a laughing matter. Watu ya Bomet wameumia. And
serious?
All the leaders from the MCA to the Senator, Hilary Segei, to the governor, are in partnership with their chairman, who is the devil, to steal and finish Bomet County.
Unajua ni nini nilikuja kugundua? Most of the money that is lost in Bomet County inapotea through revenue. Hata kabla tuende kwa expenditure, huyu alijenga barabara akakula, huyu alijenga hospitali akakula, huyu alijenga nyumba ya governor akakula. The biggest problem we have there is theft of money through revenue. Wakati wanafanya revenue collection, pesa inaenda kwa account ya mtu. Hata kwa mahospitali,
yes,
unapata mtu anaenda huko analipa cash ama analipa kwa namba ya mtu.
Sasa unaona mpaka hiyo Longesa Hospital, it collects a lot of money. A lot of money, but unapata hata ambulance yao hapo haina mafuta.
Wow.
Because that is how they steal money. They steal a lot of, they actually steal everything. Like you told me earlier, if it is a must for you to steal, and I'm asking Governor Barchok, if it is a must for you to steal, because it might be a must. The party leader told me that steal with manners. Just be mannerful.
Kama umepewa 2 billion ufanye mradi, jenga hiyo mradi. Kama kuna 200 million itabaki, uangalie left right, uone hakuna mtu anakuona. Uibe lakini usishikwe juu, kwa sababu pia ukikuja kushikwa pia itakuwa mambo mengine. Kuna hii barabara nilikwambia iko na mashimo ya kupita, inaenda paka Olenguruni.
Inatokea hapo Silibwet, mahali inaitwa
Silibwet.
Yes. Inaenda mpaka inatokea Kiptagich.
Kuna kadaraja kadogo